Hello, everybody. Happy summer.
Happy summer. It's summer for both of us, isn't it? Because I'm a teacher and
Yep.
Mary Manning goes to...
2nd grade.
Oh, next year she's going to 2nd grade. Now, did you have a great year in 1st grade? Did you love your teacher?
Yes.
Did you love your friends in your class?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Mhm.
What are you feeling about next year? I mean, we have all summer, which is so exciting. But are you a little worried about next year?
Mhm.
Because you'll have a new what?
Teacher.
A new teacher. And will it be your same friends in your class this year?
No.
No. Totally new class. Same for me. I'll have a whole new group of kiddos, right?
Mhm.
And that is a little worrisome because it's the unknown. We don't know exactly who will be in there, how's it going to go. I know I had a really great year, and so it does kind of make us worry, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Mhm. And you know what? Mommy is a big worrier.
Mhm.
I don't know if it happened when I became a mommy. I don't know, but I am a big worrier. And one time I was in getting my master's degree, and there was this woman, and I was worrying about something, worrying, and she said, "Taylor, don't borrow trouble." And I thought, that is so smart. Do you get what that means?
Uh-huh.
Like I was just worrying about things that really, might not even happen, right?
Right.
And that is the thing about worry, is that when you worry and worry and worry, sometimes it gets to be so overwhelming that it's a lot like this story.
Mhm.
Do you know what this story's about?
Mm,
Can you tell where these guys are? Can we tell where they are?
Jail.
They're in jail. And that is what happens. It happens to me. Sometimes I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm worrying about things I can't do anything about. And it does. It feels crazy. It feels like I'm in a jail.
Yeah.
Right? All right, well, let's see what this is about, okay? Paul and Silas. Paul and his friend Silas traveled all over telling people about God. Sometimes people were happy to hear them, but sometimes people grumbled. Who do they think they are? God isn't like they say. One day, town leaders grabbed the pair and started to make fun of them. The things you're saying are lies. How do you know that Jesus is the Son of God? Bah, away with you. Paul and Silas were arrested and thrown into a what?
Jail.
They were thrown into jail. It was a very dark night, but they weren't afraid. Not one little bit. They knew that who was with them? God. Paul and Silas prayed and sang and clapped their hands late into the night until suddenly, rumble, rumble, crash, there was a huge earthquake. It shook the jail so hard the doors opened and the chains fell off the prisoners. The earthquake woke the jailer, who quickly ran to the jail. When he got there, he called, "Is anyone there?" Paul yelled out, "Don't worry, we're all here." It was then that the jailer knew that God was good and Paul and Silas were good people. They didn't leave when they had the chance. He wanted to know more, so he asked Paul, "I want to believe in God. How can I be saved?" Paul told him about Jesus. "If you believe," Paul said, "then you will be saved." The jailer believed. To thank them, the jailer took Paul and Silas home and fed them. In the morning, the leaders apologized to Paul and Silas for arresting them and let them go. Once again, Paul and Silas traveled all over telling people about God. And there they are. Mm-hmm. So have you ever had so many worries you just didn't even know what to do with yourself? Yeah. Can you tell me about a time you've had so many worries you just didn't know what to do?
I had to worry about that one day that maybe when I wasn't looking at fields, when we were in the front yard, that he would go onto the street and a car would get him.
Yes. So a lot of our worries are about our little brother, right? That's right. And that is, worry can be so hard, and it makes your stomach hurt sometimes. It's so much. And I know for me, I get caught up in it. And you know what we need to do when we worry?
No.
Talk to somebody. Who should we talk to? Or
Mm,
pray to somebody. Who should we pray to? Who? Who do we pray to?
God.
God. That's right. So I hope you can do that next time, is think about it. Think about your worries. Are they reasonable? Think about them. Talk about them. Pray on them. I think all of those things are great things to do. And I, for one, should take note and do the same thing. Right?
Right.
And Mary Manning has a really cool activity that's going to help you with these worries. Sound good?
Yes.
All right.
What are we doing today?
A worry tree.
Oh, a worry tree. Okay.
So just make the tree jump.
Do you worry?
Yes. I worry about my brother. Or
do?
Al. Or the new baby.
The baby? Do you ever watch the news?
No.
Well, some people might be watching the news this week and they might be worried. They might
About
be
what's going to happen on the news. Yeah.
what, people get scared. Do you ever get scared?
Maleficent.
Maleficent? Why? Did she scare you?
Yes.
What scared you about her? That she was gonna hurt somebody?
Yes. Like me.
Do you get scared that people might hurt you?
Yes. Like
Yeah.
maybe a robber.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we get scared, right? Yeah.
My teacher and I, we, like all the friends in my class one time,
Yeah.
we made this book called this book about what we worried.
Yeah. What did you say?
Like it said, I worry about what might happen, like to my brother. For an example,
Yeah.
is this: he might run away from the house and somebody might steal him.
Oh God, that's scary. Yeah. Well, so I'm making this tree, and we don't always know what's gonna happen, right?
Right.
And sometimes bad things happen and we can't explain it, right? Do you know what happens when bad things happen and we can't explain it?
What?
You know what that means? It means that God is crying with us.
Yeah.
Yep. God's really sad about it. So today, why don't you write some worries that are leaves? It's kind of a tree.
Right.
And let's write something on your leaves, and then I'll cut them out, and we will glue them to the tree. Do you want me to cut this out? Okay. Let's see here. I don't use scissors all the time. Priest doesn't use scissors much like a teacher does. Okay, so this is a real small leaf. Can I write, you're worried somebody's going to steal your brother? Why don't we just write steal?
Steal.
Okay.
Steal.
And let's see here. Okay, and you're worried somebody's gonna rob you and hurt you?
And here are some other leaves.
Okay. Why don't you glue?
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. And you're worried on this one that, did you say a car might hit your brother?
Yes.
That's a lot to worry about.
A lot. Because that's really bad. Seriously. It's bad.
Okay. All right. Put that one on there. We have more to go, but let's show everybody what we have so far.
This is what we have so far.
Okay. You want to glue that one on there?
Okay. You keep on cutting out these leaves and writing.
Hold on, I'm just going to tell everybody what we're going to do with it when we're done, okay? Because we have a lot to do. Right?
Yeah.
They don't want to see all of that. So you can hang this in your room at night when you pray.
Mhm.
Do you pray at night?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you pray in the morning? No. Okay. Well, if you pray at night or you pray in the morning, you can name these worries, and then you give them to God,
Mhm.
and you know that God is holding your worry in God's hand, and you don't have to worry about it throughout the day. Yeah?
Let's do some more.
Yeah. Because it's a scary world out there, and a lot of things happen that we can't explain. But what we do know is that God is always with us, and God cries with us, even when bad things happen, and that God is always working for the good in our lives, even in the bad. Right? So I hope you make your worry tree and put all your worries on it and give them to God this week. See you soon. Bye.
Thank you.